Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And we have a little issue with the old Humvee over here. So the starter is bad. Hey, it takes like 40 starts for it to start. And it's like it's not engaging. It gets stuck. It's a rebuilt one, reman from O'Reilly. So I'm sure they're not gonna have any problem with me taking it back down there. I'm gonna take it off, take it back down there, swap it out. I'm sure they don't have one, I have to order one. But in the meantime, I do have this motor over here from the Humvee here now that we're building. And I do have a starter on it that will probably work just fine. So let's swap them out. Let's go from there. Let's go to work. This is expensive. It's like a $300, $400 starter. We got diesel number 1, real diesel right there. And then this diesel number 3. And then we have this bad boy right here. So I'm not positive what's going on here, but we gotta figure something out. Man, it's clean in there. Just had a manhandle it. So guys, remember this transmission shifted into every gear. When I drove it, it's a really good transmission. It is the 4L80E automatic, of course. Really not a bad transmission. I'm gonna hang on to it here. I'm probably gonna end up selling this. Well, maybe, I'm not sure yet. And the motor here, not bad, man. Really not bad. Let me get this bell housing out of here. Well, I'm gonna have to lift it up first. And then I'm gonna situate this back on the pallet, like square it up on the tire. And I'm gonna go ahead and slide the transmission, everything over here in the corner and kind of try to make everything a little nice and neater over here. Okay, transfer case, transmission, motor. So yeah, I got them separated and there's the starter right here. So I should be able to get to this thing, no problem. All right, I've got one more bolt right there. And we'll go ahead and get this old starter out of here and take it back to O'Reilly. Okay, got the new old starter from the other 6.5. Got it installed, all hooked up. And let's go hook up the batteries and see if this thing cranks. There we go. No hesitation on that starter. Other than being a really cold start, it will give that good puff, especially if you're trying to crank it. And I noticed it had a little, I think I might need to put the batteries on the charger because it kind of was going over slow, but hey, it sits a lot. When vehicles sit a lot, you gotta charge them up or you gotta stay on top of this battery situation or you'll be replacing them. And they're way too expensive to replace. So I'm just sitting out here trying to win a Duramax. First time I've ever bid on a copart auction. Check it out. This is not the Duramax, but that is right there. That's what we're waiting on. Item 43, we are at item 10. We need this truck. You guys know it. We are next. Here we go. Winning, winning, winning. Dang it.
Bonus time.
Outbid me. I can't go over 4. Dadgummit. Indianapolis, Indiana. Here we go. We're next. Getting lined up. Is that right? It's a snowy little wonderland up here in Indy. And it's cold. It's like 18 outside. It's snowing pretty good here in Indy. Well, took a break right now, but it's cold. It's like 18 degrees. And I parked like a half a mile away from here. I gotta get the car for everybody. It's always me, right? Always the guy. So I just got back from O'Reilly. I did go ahead and purchase some fuel filler neck hose. This is fuel acceptable, okay? There's 2 different kinds that are there. You make sure you get the one that is. Here's the old one, out with the old. This thing is crusted, dry rotted, all that. Got some brand new stuff here. I cut it a little longer just so, because this thing's gonna be lifted a little bit, make my life a little easier on down the road. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this excess piece and go ahead and cut the rest of those 2 pieces on the filler neck and replace those as well. Boom, all finished up. Hey, these are gonna go a long way. Put new hoses on your filler neck if you have them. This one's in 3 pieces. Let's go. Hey guys, what I was doing with that screw, this is the headlight screws for all, there's 3 and 3 for both sides of the headlight rings here. This one I still got a lot of sanding to do. The other one is finished, but it had the old paint on it. I just went ahead and sanded that off. I'll figure out what to do with these later on, but I did need to get those done kind of. So, moving on. I am just seriously getting some of this little odds and ends stuff that I can get done because I am in a straight waiting game right now, and you'll see why very shortly. Okay, so I do got room for one more of these brake protectors to go on right here. This is not going to be in the way of the axle, so I'm going to put this side right here and go ahead and hook it up and go ahead and install it. All right, guys, I'm back from Indianapolis, back from driving in the snow, and we have a humongous surprise, and it's coming here in just a minute. You're gonna see it, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. You probably already know, you saw the thumbnail. Hey, let's do this. I've done a motor swap before in my life, but I've never done one to this magnitude or anything like this. So this is gonna be something else, man. We're gonna learn as we go on this, and it's gonna be epic. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Well. Bushings actually don't look that bad. Let's see if it fits. All right. Yes. Yes. All right, it fits. It actually looks pretty good. It's just a little scratched up. Let's sand it, fix any minor scratches, and paint the sucker. Let's go. So I've got it drying in here. I just sanded it, rinsed it all off, and it's drying. It's almost dry. I'll get it out and prime it.
Am I ready to go? Round one. Coat 2. Coat 3. Time for clear. Coat 1.
Hey, last coat before it gets dark on me.
Second and final coat.
So I just picked up my buddy's trailer. He's got one nice trailer, I'm telling you. So this is what the Duramax is going on. So let me fill up. I'll be running out tomorrow morning and we'll go get it. Let's do this. Let's get this thing. Well, hey guys, what's up? Hey you. All right, let's take a peek. Oh, there it is. Okay. Looks good. Let's get it up there. All right, I'm done messing around. This thing is getting on all fours today because it has to be. You guys know why. Let's go. Woo, look at that. Thing is glossy. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. All right, without any further ado, let's get this upper ball joint on. All right, let's go ahead and get our spring in place and then go ahead and get the suspension lift out here on it and go ahead and start putting this thing together. All right, I got it set, so it's time to start jacking this thing. Hey, you're just in time.
For what?
That spring.
Oh, you got it?
No,
Yes.
are you ready for the hard part?
Oh, I'm not doing that.
Hey, ma'am.
Hey. I'm not doing that. I have to make 60 cookies for soldiers overseas.
Well, that's awesome.
And I get 10 extra credit points.
Well, can I have some cookies?
No.
And for my unique method for the spring, I do got to take the radiator back off. I almost got the shock lined up. It needs to come up just a little more, and it's going to have enough clearance because it's still too much of an angle for that shock mount to go ahead and start bolting up to it. So let me go ahead and jack it just a little bit more, and then the shock should go right in. So we got the post. How do you think this is gonna go?
Super sketchy.
Yep, me too, as usual. All right, so I just keep inching my way up here. So I got a pretty decent sized bolt. Next, I'm gonna put in a body bolt, and then I'll inch myself all the way up to that big bad boy right there. That way it's safe. If something does happen, that will catch it. All right, guys, so that is how you set this bolt, at least the way I've done it. That way it was so much easier. I mean, obviously I got 3 tires on the ground right now, so it makes life easier when the tires are on instead of having it wobble while it's on the frame. But we got it all in. Let's go ahead and get the axle in and go ahead and snug all this stuff up. Also got to get the linkage in down here and just keep plugging away. This needs to be done tonight. Old, new. Guys, I can't be happier. It's a celebration. Things on all fours. Nice. Here it is, boys. Here it is. That's awesome. It's gonna have a good heart. So here it is, guys. We got the truck. It is really rough. It's rougher than I thought it was inside. Definitely been smoked in and all that, but we'll see how much a pressure washer can handle. All right, let's get to the house. Let's go. All right, we got it to the house on this rainy day. Got it on the charger. The batteries are pretty dead. So I'm gonna let this thing charge up a little bit and we'll try to crank it. But I know it's gonna be in lit mode. Obviously there's no intake. It's in the bed of the truck. And also right here, this intercooler pipe is busted. So I know for a fact this thing's gonna be in lit mode even if it does start right now. No big deal. We can get all that stuff fixed up. Let's go ahead and start this beast. There we go. Oh, wow. Started right up. She's running. Let's get it off the trailer. Hey, I got a fifth wheel now. Awesome. And I noticed there's some plugs and stuff in here. This is awesome. I'm gonna use all kinds of parts for my truck over here. And I'm all gonna do left in this video, guys, is go ahead and clean all this whole bed out, get any junk that's in here, and put it right here in this trash can, because it's trash day anyway. And that's gonna be a wrap for today's video, guys. This is gonna be pretty epic, I have to say myself. I've never done this before, like I just mentioned earlier, and this is gonna be learn as we go. I will show you how to do a Duramax swap for real, and that heartbeat is gonna go in that Humvee, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. This thing, LBZ, it is the holy grail of Silverados. So hey, it's an 06 LBZ, Allison 6-speed. Let's do this. Keep your post notifications on, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you ever want to check out the Instagram, this will show you some little sneak peeks and pictures that I do, you know, here and there. But see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys.